There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got George, and it's Wilkins in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass the ball. Five on the clock. And there's the drive. And Ball throws it down.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Wilkins laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wilkins has got 39.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Here's Speedy. So Baltimore wins it. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Here we go. And it's the Ravens to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Paul George. He's out there with Dominique Wilkins. Rollins is out there with Rivers. And it's Battle in at the two-guard spot. Rivers against Tatum. Pass to Wilkins. Back to Rivers. Shot clock at 5. Fires, high post. Ball with the rebound. Wilkins against Tatum. And it's sent back by Wilkins. A nice shot by Tatum. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Back over to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to Big Dog. He shoots again. And the layup good by Tatum. Tatum's got his second basket of the game. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Tatum. Here's Rivers. Outside, George, wide open, and he drops that one in.
This is a guy who knows his shot inside and out. George gets the ball and knows what to do with it.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Rivers. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's the Ravens with the ball. Deflects the pass. Stolen by George. Over Ford. A nice shot by George.
Don't forget about PG's in-between game. It's more than just solid.
There's Big Dog. He's guarded by Rivers. Into the lane. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Wilkins, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
2 shots. Last on the first.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Baltimore leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Baltimore moving that ball around. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Rivers. Stolen by George. Pass to Rivers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. George with no one around. Finds himself wide open and drills it. George has got 6.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And here is Ford. Driving to the basket. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Cotton. Beyond the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Rivers passes to Wilkins. Back to Rivers. Here's Battle. Wilkins surveying the defense. Good, nice job down low.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Pass to Big Dog. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Rollins. He's covered by Ball. And it's George missing. Baltimore leading by 4. Ford passes to Big Dog. Ball, a screen on Rivers. Out to the right wing. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Rivers. From the corner. Big Dog, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Ford against Rivers. And he's going up for the alley-oop. "17-foot shot on the way." Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
A moment for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with Baltimore's head athletic trainer about his status. He said there's severe pain and swelling near the heel. Classic signs of a strained Achilles. The recovery time is still up in the air, but guys, one thing's for sure, a return tonight is out of the question.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Now, here is Ford. Hasn't made one yet. 4 on the shot clock. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Ravens lead by 8.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Rivers scanning the floor. Pass to George. They need this one. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
There's no surprise that PG knocked that down.
Here's Big Dog. Got a piece of it. With the step back. Battle passes to Rivers. Fires the 3. Battle misses. Baltimore leading by 5. Pass to Ford. To the paint. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Rivers on the wing, George. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Baltimore.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
George, no good on the free throw.
You know what makes George so valuable offensively is his effectiveness both on and off the ball. He's equally good as a ball handler or a spot-up shooter.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Shot from the wing. Rebound collected by Cotton.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Cotton. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Ravens lead by 8.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Left side Wilkins. outside fadeaway. Wilkins has got 5 points so far. Baltimore leading by 6. Here's Big Dog. Pass to Ford. George with the steal. Now Wilkins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Wilkins. For Baltimore, Ball's checked in for Cotton, and it's Baller in for Big Dog. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Webb's checked in. And so he hits both. Baltimore leading by 4. Oh, ball in position. Stolen by Wilkins. Pass to Rivers. Yep, that one goes.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers. Always looking for the most opportunistic play.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. Speedy's checked in for Baltimore. Atlanta also making some changes here. Concac's checked in for Rollins. Livingston comes in for Wilkins. Davis is subbed in for Rivers. Here's Speedy. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Drops in the tray. And the Ravens lead by 5.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here is Webb. Davis surveying the floor. And it's Ford with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Ball. The basket good off the assist from Ford. Ford's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Davis. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Webb the pass to Davis. Here's Concat. And it's Ford with the rebound. Ford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the shot is good. And now it's a 9-point Raven lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And so it's Baltimore bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Livingston. Webb out there with Davis. Then there's Willis. And it's Concat in at the center, filling out the middle.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Baltimore shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Willis. Back to Webb. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And here's Davis for three. Baltimore leading by 9. Here's Speedy. Ramsey, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Webb kicks to Davis. There's a screen by Willis. Clock at 6. Davis, the pass to Willis. Excellent D there from Ball.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Boeheim, and Baltimore again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here is Webb. Outside, Davis. Tries from 16. Here's Willis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Willis has got his first bucket of the night.
And showing off that elite strength, Willis is said to be able to bench press upwards of 400 pounds.
Now Ford. Down low. Here's Ball. Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now, here is Webb. So Mike Fratello's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Magicians checked in for Mr. Perfect. George with the ball. He's got 11. Hawks passing it around. 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. It's good, and the Raven lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Webb.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Pass the Magician. Launches it. Good on the triple. Magician's got the lead up to 14 now for the Ravens.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Wilkins. He has 7, and it's blocked.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the basket by Speedy.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Hawks trail by 16. George looking around. Baltimore with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Wilkins. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Wilkins has got 9.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Pass the Magician. Here's Speedy. Lets the 3 fly. Wilkins pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Battle passes to Webb. Now, here is George. Outside Wilkins. Ramsey with the rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Magician. Pass to Boeheim. Baltimore needs to get off a shot here. There's the 3. Kevin Willis grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Battle passes to Willis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I love the physicality from Willis, going up with a lot of power and taking the shot while being fouled.
It's his first trip to the line. And so now a timeout called by head coach Mike Fratello. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Hawks making a change here. Rollins is checked in. First one falls for him.
And a steady performer for this team. Willis is a big guy with skill.
He's perfect from the line this time. Baltimore leading by 15. Pass to Ramsey. Here's Boeheim. 7 points in the game. Buries the long-range jumper. Boeheim's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
There's a screen by Willis. George passes to Battle. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. Baltimore with the rebound. Ramsey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. There's a screen by Willis. Here's George. And Paul with the block. Here's Boeheim. 10 points for him. A floater, and he lays it up and in. Boeheim's got 12.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Battle. No scoring in this one. And it's George again missing.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Big Dog. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Ramsey. Rollins grabs the board. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie.
That's his 2nd foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Start it.
Atlanta timeout.
Baltimore making a switch here. Prez is checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Rivers, he's checked in for Kevin Willis. Pass to Battle. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. Wilkins can't get it to go.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Rollins. Following the three-pointer by Baltimore. Battle passes to Rollins. Now Wilkins On the wing, George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 13.
And PG is on one tonight, getting the looks that he wants and taking it to the defense.
Here's Boeheim, nailed from three-point land.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Now here's Rivers. Right side Wilkins, uncovered, and he gets the jumper to drop. 11 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Big Dog. Here's Boeheim. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. From the arc. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Wilkins. And here's Rivers. Wilkins in the high post. And Atlanta again with the buckets.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Boeheim. 21 points in the game. Ball's checked in for Baltimore. The monster comes in for Preds.
Substitution for your Ravens. Ball. Cotton.
Hawks on D. Here's Big Dog. He's got 7. Count the basket. Big Dog's got 9 points.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Outside Wilkins. It is good. Wilkins has got 8 points in the quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 9. Five to shoot. Ball, a screen on Rivers. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cotton's got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's Baltimore leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even Elevator Ernie.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither do those shorts.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Ball, the monster out there with Mr. Perfect. Then there's Big Dog. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Rivers. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Battle. Wilkins against Ford. Tries it from 19. And he connects with the jumper. Wilkins has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Atlanta. To the right side. Ford. Paul George grabs the miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Wilkins. To the middle. It's deflected. Wilkins against Ford. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Rollins. Left side Wilkins. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. Ravens with the ball. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Rivers. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. He is hauled in by Paul George. And so George will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now here's Rivers to the wing on the left. Here's Battle over Ford. And that one comes up a bit short. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass the ball. Here's Big Dog. Three-pointer. Ball kicks to Cotton. The second chance effort. That one goes. Count it. He has 7.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Rivers bounce pass. A floater, and Ball with the block. Rivers passes to Battle. Now here's Wilkins, guarded by Ford. The shot by Wilkins, no good. Baltimore on offense. Pass the ball. Takes it off the glass. Ball's got 12 in the game.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Rivers passes to Rollins. Now George. And the foul on the monster. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Wilkins in the post. Guarded by Ford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkins.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
And here is Ford. Pass to Big Dog. The basket good off the assist from Ford. Ford's got 5 assists in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Ravens. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston, where they'll take on the Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
That one is off. hits the second from the line. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to Wilkins. Finished strong by Dominique Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Atlanta with the ball. Now Rivers.
Offensive screen set out of bounds. Baltimore team ball.
Here's the Ravens with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Ford with the ball. Pass to Big Dog. Puts up a three. The rebound by Battle. Now Rivers. Now here's Wilkins. It's George on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. George has got 15 points.
That's good awareness by George, but that was close.
Ford passes the ball. Here is Ford. Tries the spin move. From 10 feet out. Here's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now, here's Wilkins. He's got 20. Outside for George. Here's Battle. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Great look on the interior, and this man capitalizes.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Big Dog. 12 points for him. And the shot goes in.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Stripped away. To the inside. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Right side Wilkins. It's deflected. And it's Baltimore on the break. Shoots. Big Dog, no good. Atlanta with the ball. Now here's Rivers. Right side George. Inside. Stolen by Ball. Here's Big Dog. Defended by George. Here's Big Dog. Atlanta with the rebound. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back over to you.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Baltimore, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Willis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Willis has got 6.
You gotta love how George always keeps his options open, willing to make the right pass.
Here's Speedy. Here's Boeheim. Guarded by Webb. Here's Speedy. Connects from three-point range. He's got 10.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now, here is Webb. Rivers kicks to Webb. Pass to Battle. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's George. Baltimore with the rebound. Ford's got 8 rebounds in this game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Cliff Livingston, Dominic Wilkins.
Out to the wing. 1:44 left in the third quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
There's the pick. Pass to Speedy. Now, here is Ford. Defense is right there. Speedy, no good. And so, here's Atlanta. Webb the pass to Wilkins. Plays it up and banks it in. Wilkins has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, Porter.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Shay's checked in for Baltimore. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Baltimore on offense. Pass to Boeheim. Poked away. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wilkins. And yes, it's good. Wilkins has got 28.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Now here's Che. Six on the shot clock. Shoots the three. And no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Baltimore on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court right now for the Hawks, Kevin Willis out there with Koncak. Then it's Livingston. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Webb in at the point. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
First free throw is good. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Livingston. And he makes both free throws. So it's the Hawks now. Here's Webb. Pass to Willis. And the layup's good off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Boeheim. Here's Ford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Baltimore, Ford taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Ford.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Atlanta with the ball. Wilkins kicks to Webb. Back to Wilkins. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Boeheim. Wilkins pulls it in. Wilkins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And again, it's Atlanta.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Boeheim. Here's Speedy. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so here's Atlanta. Following the 3-pointer by Baltimore. Shots good by Wilkins. Wilkins has got 32 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
4 to screen on Wilkins. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Baltimore making a switch here. Rose checked in. Rollins checked in for Atlanta. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Webb the pass to Wilkins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wilkins has got 6 in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
To the middle. Here's Prez. And finished off by Prez.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And here is Webb. It's Wilkins on the wing. Takes it from 10. The shot is good off the backboard. Wilkins has got 36. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Boeheim. Yep, it counts.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now Webb. Pass to Wilkins. Webb with it. Outside Wilkins. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. The Ravens now with possession. For the Ravens, Mr. Perfect comes in for Shake and Bake. And Chase subbed in for Speedy. Here's the Ravens with the ball. Shea passes to Prez, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Here's Ramsey. Shea inside. He's guarded by Rivers. Pass to Ramsey. Over to the wing. Boeheim gets the 3-pointer to fall. 28 points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here's Wilkins. Count that.